Greetings, Al Nassr fan. In today's video, we'll be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo's influence on the growth of the Saudi Pro League and how he's attracted some of the biggest names to the league. Recently, rumors have surfaced that the Portuguese star has his eye on a major signing from Manchester City, who will be the next star to join Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Let's explore the possibilities and what impact this could have on the team. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Let's get to the news. Since Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at Al Nassr, he has been a central figure in the growth of the Saudi Pro League. The impact he's made has not only raised the level of competitiveness in the league, but has also helped to attract a host of other international stars. Now, rumors are circulating that the Portuguese star has his eye on a major signing for his team, a Manchester City player. But who could this target be? Since Ronaldo arrived in Saudi Arabia, players like Riyad Mahrez, Aymeric Laporte, and João Cancelo, former Manchester City teammates, have already moved to the league. The movement of these elite athletes demonstrates the financial power of Saudi clubs, who are striving to compete with the top leagues worldwide. However, Kevin De Bruyne, one of City's leaders, was open in stating that he would consider a move to the Middle East in the future, primarily due to the massive financial offers. Still, for now, he and other key players like Rodri and Bernardo Silva remain focused on competing at the highest level in Europe. Recently, Mateo Kovacic, a crucial player in Pep Guardiola's setup, has also been linked with potential interest from Al Nassr. The Croatian, who played alongside Ronaldo at Real Madrid, has quickly established himself in City's starting 11. At 30 years old, and with a wealth of experience, Kovacic has proven invaluable during the early stages of this Premier League season. His adaptation to Guardiola's style has been impressive, further enhancing his value to the squad. However, sources suggest that Al Nassr and Ronaldo were willing to offer over $1 million per week to secure him. The offer was rejected. Manchester City, fully aware of his importance, were unwilling to part with one of their key players, even in the face of such a tempting proposal. Moreover, Kovacic appears to be well settled at the English club and in European football. His consistent performances show that he still has plenty to offer in the Premier League. Another factor hindering an immediate transfer to Saudi Arabia is the desire of many players to continue competing for top-tier titles, like the Champions League. While the Saudi Pro League has attracted some big names, European competition remains the pinnacle for most athletes. Guardiola's influence over his players is also a decisive factor. The Spanish coach has a unique ability to keep his players motivated, constantly challenging them to evolve. But as always, the future is uncertain. The Saudi transfer market has shown that money is indeed a major attraction. The landscape is ever-changing, and new moves could happen in the coming months. So, City fans, do you think Kovacic should stay in Manchester or take the plunge into the Saudi Pro League? Share your thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, Manchester City are also eyeing reinforcements, this time in Spain. The latest name to surface is Ronaldo and Saudi, a playmaker from Athletic Bilbao. At just 24, he's been turning heads following a solid season in La Liga, scoring 6 goals and providing 6 assists. Saudi has stood out for his ability both in attack and defense, being a true box-to-box player. His capacity to maintain possession under pressure and his precise passing have made him one of the most coveted players in Spanish football. However, his contract with Athletic Bilbao runs until 2032, which could complicate negotiations. Nonetheless, Guardiola seems determined to add another quality piece to his squad. The Spaniard has already proven capable of quickly adapting new players to his style, and Sanset's addition to City's midfield could provide even more versatility. But could Sanset adapt to the pace and intensity of the Premier League? The transition from La Liga to English football isn't always smooth, especially for players accustomed to a more technical and less physical style of play. City fans, what do you think? Would Sanset be a good addition to the team, or are there other names more suited to strengthen the squad? Comment below. Now moving on to an amusing situation. After Euro 2024, Chelsea's Marc Cucurella made an unexpected mention of Erling Haaland during a celebration. While celebrating Spain's victory over England in the final, the left-back sang a song referencing the City striker, surprising fans. What did Haaland have to do with the Euro final? Cucurella later clarified that it was just a harmless joke. Haaland, as always, responded in the best way possible, on the pitch. The Norwegian, who didn't participate in the Euro, scored soon after against Chelsea, reinforcing his incredible form this season with 7 goals in 3 games. His composure and finishing ability continue to be a nightmare for opposing defenses, cementing his place as one of football's top stars. This situation highlights how players, despite the pressure and seriousness of competitions, know how to have fun. Haaland and Cucurella have shown that football, at its core, can still be lighthearted, even amidst the intensity of top-level competitions. And of course, for fans, these moments provide laughs and stories to share. But back to what truly matters for the players, the future of global football. Kevin De Bruyne has been outspoken in his criticism of the increasingly packed schedule players face. With the expanded Club World Cup starting in 2025, many players will have to deal with an overwhelming load of matches. De Bruyne pointed out that with competitions like the Champions League, domestic leagues, and now the revamped Club World Cup, players will have very little time to rest. He warned that with more than 80 games in a season, players' health will be at risk. FIFPro, the organization representing players, is already taking legal action against FIFA, arguing that the current schedule is unsustainable and violates athletes' rights. What do you think, fans? Should players fight for a fairer schedule, or are the big competitions worth the sacrifice? Shifting to a young talent, Souleymane Sidibe of Stoke City has been attracting attention from Premier League giants. At just 17 years old, the midfielder has already made history at Stoke and is being courted by clubs like Liverpool, Manchester City, and Juventus. The son of former player Mamadi Sidibe, Souleymane is a promising talent, and many believe he could be one of the future greats. Sidibe's decision to stay at Stoke until 2027 shows that he's focused on his development, but will he be able to resist the inevitable multi-million-pound offers that will come his way? Keep an eye on this name, as he could become one of the Premier League's brightest stars in the coming years. And lastly, we must talk about the special relationship between Pep Guardiola and Rodri. Since arriving at Manchester City, Rodri has become one of the team's most important players, thanks in large part to Guardiola's influence. The Spaniard recently revealed how Guardiola uses unique methods to explain his tactics, turning everyday objects into learning tools. This connection between coach and player is what keeps City at the top. Guardiola continues to innovate and challenge his players to reach new heights. And, of course, with players like Rodri and De Bruyne, Manchester City's success seems assured for many years. So guys, what do you think of these updates? Stay tuned to the channel for more exclusive news and analysis. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay in the loop with everything happening in the world of football.